Hey there, we are back with some more Loop Hero here, and we just need, like, we're doing progress here, but we need more of our expansion. So I'm gonna try a build that focuses on that. So honestly, having a lot of groups is not useful, or maybe we can go have a rat. I mean, a spider, but spiders are scary and they take up space of an outpost. So I think I'm just gonna go with a grove. And let's have temporal beacon, since every day spawns stuff faster, and maybe a battlefield as well. You know what? Let's reverse this. Let's have a new set here. So obviously I want an outpost. That helps a lot since it adds guards to our actual what do you call this? It adds guards to our stuff. We can have, wait, honestly, let's try, let's not use this. Let's try our best to actually what do you call this? Let's try our best to do it with maybe with less help. So let's do this. I'm gonna need suburbs. Let's have a, you know what? Let's have this and that. That will help a lot. I need one more for this, so my choice would probably be maybe a skeleton, or maybe a swamp, or a village. I think village can help. Let's have temporal beacon here, since time watchers can also join. And finally, maybe we can go a forest. Let's try this with this guy. We have a lot of stuff here, and I'm just gonna try to speed run for the most part here. And I don't want the forest, but I want the thicket because it actually is better. And I want the suburbs. Let's have, honestly, battlefield. Why the heck not? Let's place our groves right beside here first, because that will allow us to, you know, just be like, I'm gonna try to, as much as possible, try to autopilot here and just randomly ramble about stuff. Also, I hope that, as I'm getting a new mic soon, so maybe in a few videos here and there my microphone will improve, since for some reason the audio levels of this thing is going all over the place. I don't know why, what's happening to this. It's just something that happens, you know. So I'm gonna try to get a new mic. I hope it will become like way better. And having way better mic will hopefully improve my audio quality. You can hear me clearly as well as hear me better. You know what's interesting about speaking of microphones, I remember what do you call this? Like, you know, it's weird. I don't know what does this, but every time I try to call someone, sometimes I can hear, like, I can hear their voices even though they're wearing earphones. Maybe I'm not really sure how earphones work. I'm not really a tech kind of dude, but what do you call this? It's just interesting how microphones work, like, in general. Like, imagine in the past, I think it's a gramophone, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Like, how they achieve, honestly, inventions to me are like really, really interesting. Like how they made the gramophone and how they produced recorded sound, even though it was very crude at the start, like trying to convert the vibrations of the sound in terms of what do you call this, in terms of something that we can replicate, produce in CDs and stuff. And yeah, it has become really iconic, honestly. Also, let's open this so we can see our stuff. Honestly, let's have this. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff. Let's have a go. Let's try to fill this area with groves first before anything else. What the heck? I have so much stuff I didn't even realize it. So yeah, inventions in general, like the microphones and how, like for example, in the past, I think they just used the vibrations of the air. Correct me if I'm wrong. Plus, you should really trust Google for better, or like not really Google, like peer-reviewed stuff for more information about this. But in general, my idea on how it was first introduced was that microphones just record the vibrations of the air and convert it to something that can be reproduced, and then they try to reproduce it. I forgot that you existed. Frick. I am gonna hate that for a long time. I don't have Oblivion cards as well. So yeah, like in general, like the idea of it is interesting. Then it improved for a long time. It became more accurate. What else? And it became more, what to call this? It became more sophisticated until it became so clear. Like now it's just focused on vibrations, I think, and electronic signals. I'm not really sure. I really want to know the nitty-gritty of these kinds of stuff, because we take a lot of things for granted. Like for example, like I said right now, like the gadgets we have right now, like I remember in the past, I never imagined myself using a smartphone, because smartphones, okay, first of all, hold up. Let's have this. That helps a lot. Let's get this first. Get this better ring, better one. Let's have this. So yeah, like I never, because in the past I used to have a keypad phone. Okay, so I never imagined myself actually I never really imagined myself taking. What the heck? Am I dying? What the heck? Am I dying to these dudes? I need help. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. This is the slowest that I've ever experienced. Kill him. Yes. Yes. I freaking survived. Okay, calm down. Calm the heck down. I'm gonna tone down the enemies for now. You know what? Let's just place you. I don't mind having a village right there. I just want to survive as long as I can. But yeah, that, like, what was I talking about? Yeah, like, I was talking about microphones. Yeah, it's just interesting, like how they improve microphones over time. Like, just the concept of it is really interesting. Oh my god, I just realized our skeleton level is only 1.34 and it's already looped. No wonder I'm losing hard. Finally, a better book. At least I can catch up a bit to these enemies. Let's place you. Place you, place you. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's just really interesting how these things work. Like, it's just way more fun. Like taking. Oh yeah, I was talking about. Now I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about how in the past I used to never think about having or owning a touchpad phone, because touchpad phones in my time, I feel old saying my time, but yeah, touchpad phones during, what the frick? I'm gonna die. What the heck? Okay, villages suck. Okay, let's just retreat with our stuff here and let's run it back. Let's replace what do you call this? Let's replace the village with maybe you. Yeah, I think that's more manageable. So yeah, I never, because I own a keypad phone, I think it was BlackBerry if I remember correctly. And yeah, those things were really good back then. But as time went on, I never really thought that in the future, like past me would never think about like in the future everything would be touchscreen, because touchscreens were really bad back then. You had to use a stylus to accurately pinpoint your command. You even had to, like, basically it was unreliable. I remember I had the Samsung back then, which had very unreliable controls. But now, if you think about it, everybody's wearing smartphone. Everybody is using smartphones now. And smartphones are really like, honestly, if you think about it, smartphones is one of the greatest inventions in the modern times. It allows you, it's such a powerful device in the palm of one's hand. Like, if you think about it, like, let's say you go back in time, you travel like to the past, and you ask people and you show people these types of technologies. Well, I bet they would be amazed, since imagine how big was the computer when they had to launch the first manned mission to the moon. Like, they had a big room. Even the first computer, just the first computer itself, one room would equal one computer. And now, in just the palm of that, like, the power of that is multiplied, and it's just put into the palm of one's hand. That's how powerful computers are right now. Which I am, like, honestly, I'm pretty amazed. Like, it's one of those things that if we don't think about it and just enjoy daily lives, you really, like, that's why I like about thinking about these things, because it allows you to appreciate things more and appreciate things that happen in the now. It just allows you to, enjoy things more, become more grateful, become humbled by these technology, and not abuse it for, malicious reasons. And overall, it's just fun. What else can I say? Like, oh yeah, like, things we take for granted. One of the big things is the automobile section. Remember in the past they used to, because I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 lately. I haven't really played that much, but it's better late than never to start on the Red Dead Redemption train, right? So yeah, Red Dead Redemption, like, in the past they used to have carriages and drawn horses. Like, horsepower was literally a horse, and how many horses you have, and now you have like 100 horsepower, like how many horsepower cars have now. It's just, like, honestly, this century, I think, might be like one of the fastest things that people evolved into. Or how do you explain that? Like, it's the fastest jump in technology, because if you think about it, in the past the technology went so slow, but when the internet and the age of information came and people had access to more information, it's just way more, like, interesting, really, if you think about it. Do I want more? Yeah, let's just get you. Like, I think that's my theory. I think the age of information really helped speed up inventions, sped up everything, because everybody had access quickly to internet, and everybody had very quick access to information and ability to commune with people, even though it was very slow at the start, but it was a start. And that is one of the most important things that we need to think about. That's in the end, that's my theory on how things became, like, sped up so fast. And yeah, I think, for the most part, I think that's how it works, since what do you call this? Since that is one of the roadblocks of if you study the world history in the past, you realize that uh like there is a separate history between each of the great civilizations, since in their starting stages they never really had access to each other, so they had similar inventions. What do you call this? Each allies. Let me just think about this first. I'm gonna stick with it. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna stick with that. So yeah, if you think about it, if they had access to each other's inventions back then, they wouldn't have redundant. Oh, we finally got another expansion. They wouldn't have discovered redundant inventions that were discovered from another civilization, where they could have shared information. They could have um they could have increased their production for a long time. So yeah, so I think that's one of the things that, if you think about it, made civilization go way fast, like faster than usual. Let's place you here. Okay, I think, oh my god, I forgot that you spawn. But oh, so tempting, but no. I'm gonna stick with this for now. Come on, give me orbs. Oh, really? No orbs? Are you freaking serious? I live for them orbs. Did we kill that guy? So yeah. Also, however, we should really not take things for granted, because sometimes when people started using these adventures, sometimes they made these adventures, they usually do not. Jesus, that was so many enemies. They usually not think about. Okay, I think let's go with this. Let's go with this. Go with this. And maybe a better ring. Yeah, let's have this. So yeah, that. How the heck do you hurt so bad? Give me something. Holy crap! I forgot how powerful these guys are. And it's raining outside. I hope you can still hear me even though rain is pouring down hard. So yeah, I hope that, like, for people that invent stuff, they really didn't think about the possible applications or future implications it has. Since if you think about it, maybe people that, I mean, the person who invented Spartan didn't think about that we will use it for like this social media stuff, or maybe the creator of social media didn't actually intend it for people having cyberbullying. Because imagine, before the internet, I didn't think there were cyberbullying, or maybe it wasn't as prominent. So yeah, I think that there are unforeseen consequences to these types of inventions, and I really don't mind. I just hope that people in the future would think about these things more and become more responsible overall. It's just a better ring. So yeah, I just hope in the future generations, maybe the next generations, because right now, internet is really powerful and people are really protected by anonymity. Is that how we say it? Like, one of the reasons why cyberbullying is much more scary in my terms, or like in my idea, is that there is that barrier between the bullier and the victim, or like the bullier and the, I'm not really sure, don't cancel me with this, but the person that bullies and the person being bullied. Okay, I think that's a more proper term. I think that's like there's that wall in between them, the screen, that allows it to have almost zero filter overall. What the heck? That's a lot of units. Hey, but we're getting a lot of stuff. But nothing better. Oh, we got Orb of Expansion. Are we finally getting... Holy crap. Oh. That is a lot of stuff. I just hope I can regen these things faster. I hate this thing. Heavy hitter. Each hit increases crit damage. Okay. Wait. Why do I have suddenly a lot of HP? Okay, first of all, calm the heck down. Second of all, place you there. Let's have this. Honestly, second thoughts. Let's have this. Okay, first of all, let us freaking calm down. Let's get all of these things sorted out. We have so many stuff in our hands. I think I can afford to place more groves here. But I really want more suburbs and forests. I just hope that this thing doesn't kill me with like a crit chance. A single crit damage. So how are we doing? Our scout is 7.4 and we're at loop 6. We are still ahead of the curve here. It is so tempting, but I don't want to sacrifice a skeleton level just for an additional skeleton. That is foolish of me to think that that's gonna help. But I am liking that we have 69 nice percent increased attack speed. Now it's 70. Like the increase in attack speed is really something that you should really like. Plus, having a higher level skeleton actually like allows the tank skeleton, I mean the skeleton paladin or like skeleton guard, I'm not sure the specific name, but it's somewhere around like that type of name. Ayan, there. Skeleton guard. It allows him to tank more hits, which I really like. What's our percentage? 80%? That's really nice. Now I just need better equipment and more Orb of Expansion. I think we need 10. Let's just hope that we can kill... Just kill them, please. Kill them, boys. I think that these things are going against our favor here. They are pretty powerful if you think about it. I'm just gonna die with freaking... Is there a plus something skeleton here? I don't think so. I'm gonna die with counter. Just don't attack. What the heck? Okay, fair. I'm just gonna take all. I don't mind. Can upgrade all. Honestly, it's so tempting to upgrade these things. But I really want the forest. But you know what? Upgrade time. How much do I need to upgrade you? More food. Okay, fair enough. Herbalist hut. Honestly, that is really helpful if you think about it. I'm just gonna upgrade it. There's much more room here now. To express my gratitude, I'll tell you a special healing recipe. 15 lemons, 2 spoonfuls of vanilla, 3 garcos, and 10 ears of wheat. Throw it all in a pot of water and let it brew. Best remedy for sore. Don't give me that look. You'll be thanking me in 15 years or so. Okay, honestly, I think that's a good... that was a good episode, but yeah, I really should have a better way of farming the Orb of Expansions. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Click that like button. If you did, subscribe if you want more. Put down comment, helps the algorithm. I'll see you next time. See ya.